Hello!
Γεια σου!
What are we watching today?
Today we're watching a romantic drama.
Mm.
That's what we picked to watch last time. You picked romantic drama and I had to
Yes.
select a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I considered many and I consulted several lists and I settled on Now Voyager.
Okay, never heard of it.
I know you've heard of the actress in the movie, Bette Davis.
Oh yes, I know Bette Davis.
Have you seen her in anything?
I don't think so. Is it a classic movie?
Yes, I think it's a classic movie.
Okay.
I'm afraid I don't remember who directed it, but we'll find out. That's about it. We don't have much to say
Okay.
other than watch the
watch the
classic
movie.
romantic drama movie. And remember to stay tuned after our reaction to see what we're picking for our next movie. Let's go. Or maybe it is about a voyage. It shows a ship. What do you think of the title before we watch anything?
It's very intriguing.
Yes. It has a comma after now. Now,
Yes.
Voyager. Maybe it's like, now what, Voyager?
What's that?
Rain.
No, the statue.
She's coming down.
William, we'll be pouring tea in the drawing room this afternoon.
Very good, ma'am.
Oh,
Mrs.
intriguing.
Leeser is... Show them in here.
Yeah.
Good, ma'am.
What's that noise? Whoever is doing that will kindly stop.
This way, please. Thank you.
This is Dr. Jackwith. I will not pretend, Dr. Jackwith, you've been brought here with my approval. My daughter Charlotte is no more ill than a molting canary.
What a nice lady.
We're honored by the visit of the foremost psychiatrist of the whole country.
She's a psychiatrist.
Please don't call him Dr. Jackwith in front of Charlotte. Charlotte will shut up like a clam if she suspects we've trapped her into an examination.
My little girl will be here directly.
Miss Charlotte.
Charlotte was a late child. A child of my old age, I've always called her. My ugly duckling.
Great.
Of course, it's true. I've kept her close by me always.
Oh, there you are, Charlotte. Oh, this is my very good friend, Mr. Jackwith.
This is Bette Davis.
How do you do, Miss Vale?
I apologize for my daughter's bad manners, Doctor.
Mother, please.
But neither will I countenance any more of Charlotte's nonsense. Indicate you're on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Is that what you're trying to achieve? The very word psychiatry, doesn't it fill you with shame?
People walk along the road. They don't know which way to take. I just put up a signpost. Not that way. This way.
How old is he supposed to be?
30s. Older, maybe.
You know some homes
She
anywhere?
looks younger.
Beyond,
My mother's room.
Of course, I prefer to see what your room is like. Is it nearby?
I'm not your patient yet.
I've seen the rooms of lots of people who aren't my patients. My friends. Of course, if you don't want to. You comfortable here?
Try to be. I'm here a good part of the time.
Her room is like my whole house.
Yeah, and mine as well together, combined.
Do you mind if I look at them?
She even has a crafts
They are very
room,
different from like a
in
full
her room.
ivory.
And the skill.
so she doesn't get
This
out
is very
much.
good detail.
You may have one if you like. I'll get you something to wrap it in.
Oh, don't bother.
And the desk. Wow.
The cigarettes.
So,
You don't...
Do you think I hide cigarettes in my room, Doctor? How very perceiving you are, Doctor. How very right you are. Read it, Doctor. The intimate journal of Miss Charlotte Vale, spinster. It's a record of my last trip abroad with my mother. I was 20 then.
Oh, it's a flashback. So maybe she's older.
is it her? Yes.
Yes.
Huh?
Leslie, you act so funny.
He looks a bit funny too.
Oh, eyes open. There's the first mate. There's nothing like you to be found in all of Africa.
You think they met on the ship or...
Yes, on the ship, I think.
Leslie told me he'd rather have me than any girl on board because I was so responsive.
Responsive.
Mobile
Compared to my
friendly.
lovemaking.
Why aren't you wearing your glasses?
Mother, they're so unattractive. Other girls
Put them on. What's that book?
Wireless.
Wireless responsive. What's happening?
You mean the wireless officer?
There's a plugged-in officer.
Oh, I don't mean really.
When do you think this is set?
A hardly
30,
commercial traveler.
20.
When did Marconi discover the wireless?
Charlotte's a turtle
So
girl.
the movie was made in 1942.
That night, I left her in her room with one of her headaches. Leslie and I always had to be discreet. One of our favorite trysting places was on the freight deck. There was a particular limousine.
Like in Titanic. How did they find them?
Go to your cabin.
We're engaged to be married.
And I was glad.
I like her
It
dress.
defied my mother.
So what
It
happened
was the
afterwards?
proudest moment of my life. My mother didn't think that Leslie was suitable for a available doctor.
They do the same thing with their hands.
Yes, I do it too.
I'm fat. My mother approves of sensible shoes.
I approve of sensible shoes.
I am my mother's well-loved daughter. I am my mother's servant. My mother!
Poor girl. Why can't she leave the house? Go live somewhere else.
With what money?
Can't she get a job?
Back then.
No.
Can you help me? When you were talking about the fork in the road, there are other forks further along the road. So many.
You don't need my help. Come downstairs.
Well, it's as I said, isn't it? Just nonsense.
She is most seriously ill, thanks to you.
How?
A person has rights to grow and blossom in her own particular soil.
Are we getting into botany, Doctor?
She's fun.
Hello, William. Oh, hello, Aunt Charlotte. You look ravishing. New dress?
That's her sister's daughter.
June,
Oh
Marjorie,
no,
Larry.
she had three brothers.
All right,
Hello,
yes.
dear.
What's that? Why, Aunt Charlotte, fess up a romance. What's this?
Aunt Charlotte's got the shakes.
Go on, torture me. You think it's fun making fun of me?
Nice work, infant.
Why didn't you?
No member of the Vale family has ever had a nervous breakdown.
Well, there's one having one now.
This is the sanitarium?
Yes,
Nah, it's like a resort.
it's for the rich
Yeah.
and famous.
Tell me, how is Charlotte?
Better every week. In fact, she's almost well. The contemplation of going home has struck her pretty hard.
I hope she meets the ship
But you won't tell her about your
guy.
plans after you've
Ah,
gone.
yeah. Thought she was gonna fall in love with the doctor, but no. The ship guy, the sailor anyway.
Sailor, yes.
Is probably married by now.
The oculist told you you don't need these anymore.
How did that happen?
But I feel so undressed without...
She broke them.
He says I'm well enough to leave here now. Lisa, I dread it so terribly.
Perhaps you don't have to go home. Mayn't I tell her?
Mayan
Maybe
in
we'll
it.
see how she behaves. This morning, Charlotte referred to a quotation, remember? He's put into words what I'd like to say to you now. Read it.
Now, Voyager, sail thou forth to seek and find.
So she's supposed to be the Voyager.
Yes.
Don't be impatient. We'll all be ashore in a minute.
What are we waiting for?
Why, Miss Beauchamp.
Is this her?
Mm-hmm.
Have I missed something?
She started the voyage.
I'm sorry.
Alone.
The new voyage in life.
Okay.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Lawrence.
That's the
I've just been
guy.
checking. Would you be so kind as to share your carriage with this gentleman? You're traveling alone, and he's traveling alone, and so that's splendid.
If it's too much, just say so. Forget you're a hidebound New Englander.
Ah,
Unfair.
that's the
Take
what
part,
we've
contribute.
missed.
Be interested in everything and everybody.
You sure you don't mind?
I should be able to stand it if you can.
I want to see everything.
I'll be glad to see anything you like.
Lovely.
The Bob all right? Would you excuse me long enough to send a cable? I promised my wife.
Oh, he's married.
Here while I'm gone.
No filter.
You're quite different from what I expected.
I'm not Miss Beauchamp. I took Renee's space at the last moment, and I would have corrected the mistake earlier, but it would have been awkward, and my name is Vale,
Are you one of the Vales of Boston?
one of the lesser ones. My name is Charlotte Vale. Miss Charlotte Vale.
That's a very nice name.
Maybe she's around 40 now.
I've some shopping to do for my daughters. I need a woman's help.
A spinster aunt is an ideal person to select presents for young girls.
I think you did darn well. That jewelry is just right.
How old is Tina? Sitting cross-legged on the grass.
We hope she won't have to wear glasses all her life. Tina is convinced she's an ugly duckling.
Does Tina know she wasn't wanted?
It's so close to the truth. for being my guide today. It's called Jolie Fleur.
I don't like it when people give me a present and they tell me what it is.
Oh, let's meet in the bar for a cocktail before dinner.
He's very clingy.
At least he told her he's married.
Even the cabin is bigger than my house.
Silver slippers and silver evening bag.
She has instructions.
From who?
From a doctor or no?
I don't think so.
From her brother's wife, her sister-in-law, maybe. She was willing to help.
What will you have?
I'll leave that to you. Thank you.
But I recognize the fritillaries when I see them.
Fritillaries.
Will you mind leaning forward? Those dark, slender lines coming over your shoulders must be your antennae.
What?
It's the note.
Something on your coat. Somebody must have been playing a joke on you, I guess.
Oh no. Renee.
This cape belongs to Renee Beauchamp. She lent it to me.
Your wings are borrowed.
You're quite right. Someone is playing a joke on me. Only it's far funnier than you realize.
These are my old friends and my new friend, Miss Beauchamp.
The famous Beauchamp?
No, this is Camille Beauchamp.
Do you think he's a con artist?
I don't know.
He's too good to be true.
Yeah.
How are Isabel and the kids?
Fine when I left.
Fine. Oh no, they know his wife too.
Maybe they're in on it.
Wait a minute.
Did you have to introduce me like that? But it doesn't make my situation on this cruise any easier.
To be depressed and rich, to have a cruise to cure you, new clothes.
Yes, probably.
In that dress, you're rather like a chameleon.
Likely.
You haven't a very high opinion of yourself.
Picture of my family.
Family is right.
The Addams
Your
family.
grandmother? And these?
Oh, she's in the photo.
Who's the fat lady with the heavy brows and all the hair?
With all the brows.
A spinster aunt.
Where are you?
I'm the fat lady with the heavy brows and all the hair. And I've been ill.
He's very sincere.
And I'm not well yet.
Feeling better?
Thanks to you. Oh, many, many thanks to you for helping me feel that there were a few moments when I almost felt alive. Thank you, Jerry.
Good night, Camille.
Oh, he's not a con. He did right to his daughter.
His daughter?
Didn't he say, dear Tina?
Oh, yes. She went on a cruise and she's meeting him.
How much has Jerry told you about his life at home? He's been cursed from the first day he met Isabel by a ruling passion not to hurt her. Well, he married her. Propinquity, my dear, and propriety.
What are these words?
Struggled along at his architecture, only thing he ever loved. Isabel kept reminding him he was now a married man with financial responsibilities. That's her grasp on him, her martyrdom. But mostly she's jealous of Tina, the child she never wanted.
How long do you think it's been?
I don't know, but they seem to know each other very well.
There's only one first sailing into Rio Harbor.
Oh, they're not done
Getting
yet.
off, please. Will I see you?
There's Sugarloaf.
Oh, yes, it is.
What is it?
That's
In,
much of
in
sand to the
Brazil.
left is called
Copacabana.
the Christus statue.
Oh, yeah. Oh. That was sudden close-up. Oh, this jacket is not good.
Him or her?
Hers.
Giuseppe.
Okay, mister. Don't look, just listen.
Okay, mister.
How far is it?
Banana trees.
Combien? Distanzio?
Parakeets, birds, parrots, robbery.
Can he speak Portuguese?
Or any language.
Thought the card said English-spoken driver.
Why is the music like that? Will something happen?
Where are we going?
Past the old church I wanted to see.
No.
I'll make him turn around.
All you'll get is okay, senor, or banana trees.
Turn the car around.
Okay, signor.
Banana.
I told you.
Go back. O signor Kerkio volte.
Yeah.
Volte.
Where are they going?
Oh. Goodbye.
Yes, forward. Forward.
Oh. I thought that was the end of the movie. Is he Italian?
Oh, mamma mia, prega per loro.
Now
All
what?
right?
Che disgrazia.
Bananas behind him.
Oh, he's going for his car.
You, espérame aquí. Me? Vola en baixo a conseguir.
Signorina must go Rio immediately. Catch big boat.
Ah, right, her boat was there.
Giuseppe, then Giuseppe, get cavallo e corda and come Rio later.
But draw it out for him.
How do you draw out all that?
What's the word for it?
Draw the face of a clock.
Oh, yeah. Tonight.
Esta noite.
Esta noite. Esta noite.
They're gonna stay up there until midnight?
Goodbye, señorita.
Goodbye.
Señor.
Why don't they all live together?
Yeah. Maybe she's injured.
We're either going to
Where did they find this?
or freeze tonight.
I think she missed the boat.
I think so too.
They must be so hungry. Whoop.
She didn't wake up.
He looks more handsome like that.
Thank you. Goodbye.
You can rejoin your cruise in Buenos Aires first thing in the morning. There's another plane going down in 5 days. And we did start off on a tour.
We started off with somewhere.
Don't say no, Camille. Say,
Come.
I'll see.
I'll see.
Does she have any underwear with her clothes? Toothbrush?
She bought new ones. She's rich.
He's a bit too much, I think. I don't know.
Why? Too much.
He's...
Enthusiastic.
Yes. In the beginning he was very cool. But now he's not cool.
Yeah, because he told her how he feels.
Rio.
How did you get here?
I
The whole
flew.
hotel has gone to bed. Isn't it beautiful?
Can you imagine if he kept both?
Do you believe in immortality?
Are you so happy then?
Are you afraid of getting burnt if you get too close to happiness? Having fun together.
So he doesn't
Sharing
love his
confidence
wife.
you wouldn't share with anybody else in all the world. Won't you be honest and tell me that you are happy too? If I were free,
Can't he get a
would
divorce?
you want me to prove
Yeah.
that you are not?
I'm such a fool.
Why?
You see, no one ever called me darling before.
So is this after 5 days or the next day?
No, 5 days.
She's unlucky. She finally met someone and he's married.
I can't with the 2 cigarettes.
I hate
Well, he's unlucky too then.
We may see each other sometime.
we are both to go home.
I'll miss you every moment.
Oh, with a veil. Like... Oh, that's the plane?
That's
It's a bathtub. Let's see him now that he's alone. Although we saw him earlier writing a letter. Oh, end of the cruise.
nice feather.
Congratulations on your feather.
What am I here for? To be nice to Aunt Charlotte.
Yes. It's Charlotte. It's good to see you, Charlotte.
I got your cable. Is Mother worse?
So she got home earlier.
Oh,
I
Mother,
don't
bus
think
a
so.
little long, but don't forget Glen Cove and the boat races.
Mother, pinch
Too busy pinching myself.
Goodbye. Don't anybody say goodbye, not anybody, just au revoir. There was no lady on this cruise that was as popular as you were.
Oh, thank you.
Au revoir.
You could knock me over with a feather.
Not with your weight, roly-poly. Dr. Jackwith, I cabled him to save me half an hour.
Going to tell him about your new boyfriend?
Which one?
They're cork tip. Make sure you get the right end.
Thanks for the instructions, roly-poly.
And after Dr. Jackwith.
Back home.
I wouldn't miss this show for the world.
You sure you don't want me to come in with you?
No, thank you.
Oh.
Now when she sees her mother, it's gonna be like she never left. Once she's sick.
Yes, William.
Yeah, it said you sent me a cable. Is she any worse?
I'm the nurse. What's happened to Mother?
She's fit as a fiddle. She has a heart. She's nothing serious. Ought to last her for years if she doesn't get excited. There were 3 or 4 others before me.
How long is she gone?
Hurry
A
right
year?
in because she'll be waiting.
I don't think a year, maybe 2-3 months.
You're going to be a shock to her. Give her time to get used to you. But whatever
Go
she may have
backwards.
done, she's your mother.
Well, Mother.
Better take off the hat.
It's
Step over there where I can see you.
I missed you too.
Turn around. Walk up and down.
Jump. At least say something nice.
She won't.
It's worse than Lisa led me to suppose. Much worse. I've asked a number of the family to dinner tonight. Mr. Livingston, Uncle Herbert.
Do you mean Elliot Livingston?
I'd like you to wear your black and white foulard.
It won't fit.
Oh, yes, it will. We've had all your dresses fitted to her.
How did she know she had changed from Lisa? Where did Lisa
Wait a
see
minute.
her before?
Perhaps the
Come
cable?
home to I've dismissed the last nurse. You will occupy your father's room. I had William move down all your things yesterday.
You had no right to move my things.
No right in my own house. And let me say that what we found hidden there was a very great shock to me. And take off whatever you've got on your face. As to your hair and eyebrows, you can say that often after severe illness.
You think she's afraid of her heart?
Yes. Oh, no, she's intimidated. All those years of hearing the same things, she believes it. She has to move out.
Yes, Hilda, it's me. This just came by air express from New York.
Oh, a camellia.
What are you doing in this room?
I'm going to sleep here.
She's up.
So long as I pay the bills, I'm running this house. Please remember you're a guest, Charlotte.
Your guest prefers to sleep in this room.
Where did these flowers come from? I had the box brought to me first.
I've come home to live with you again here in the same house. But it can't be in the same way. From now on, you must give me complete freedom.
Where did you get that dress? Where's the black and white foulard?
What's a foulard?
No.
And on your first day home, after 6 months' absence,
6
you
months.
behave like this.
At least she stood up to her.
Oh!
She didn't on purpose.
Even so, that's very dangerous.
I feel responsible we quarreled.
Or have you discarded your manners also?
She's rude even in her sleep. Shut up. Choke on it.
Fever from falling down the stairs.
I just love your dress. Thank you, June. Rosa, I'm glad to see you. Shocked how you've changed. Oh, by the way, do you know Elliot Livingston?
Tell me, why haven't we met before?
Who was he? He was mentioned earlier.
For as long as I can remember, that fire has never been lit.
High time it was then, Lloyd.
She's lighting the fireplace.
Is it operational?
Yeah. It looks like decorative.
I'd love to, Justine. Do you think I'd fit in?
I think you'd fit in anywhere.
I'm proud. Dr. Jackworth would be too.
Can you ever forgive me?
Never.
Yes. May I telephone you sometime?
Of course, anytime.
She wants to see you.
I know, at once.
Isn't that the nurse?
Outside the door.
Didn't they
Dora, I
say
suspect
they
you're a
fired
traitor.
her?
How much that dress cost?
It was frightfully expensive.
And you expect me to pay for articles charged to me of which I do not approve?
I have about $5,000.
It won't last very long. Especially if your monthly allowance were to be discontinued.
Oh, she has a monthly allowance.
When Father set up the trust for the two boys, why didn't he make one for me, too?
He wisely left your affairs to my own better judgment.
I haven't had independence, reliance upon one's own will and judgment.
I make the decisions here, Charlotte. I'm very glad to give a devoted daughter a home under my roof, but not if she scorns my authority.
Well, I could earn my own living, Mother, make a very good head waitress in a restaurant, or I could...
You may think that very funny.
But I'm not afraid, Mother. I'm not afraid.
Advise you to think it over. I want the back of my head rubbed, my ankle bandaged, my pillows that hot toddy.
Which first, Queen Elizabeth? Nobody's listening.
These two met today. Huh?
Would you stay if they said they will and you could verify the will?
I don't know.
Between Mother and me, there is still an armed truce. There's a man here who's been nice to me. There are no arguments I can think of why I shouldn't marry him. They're from Elliot.
Why haven't you accepted him?
Oh, she doesn't mind if she gets married?
Feel about it, Mother.
Right.
I think you're pleased.
I'm only so astonished that you, of all the family, should bring such a feather to the family cap.
Mother, there's no one like you.
Thank God.
Don't wait up.
I shall wait up. If I want to.
And yet you wear camellias, but you never let me buy them. Why don't you?
Are they real? She's wearing real flowers.
Things about you I
Does she
don't
go to
understand.
the washroom?
You put...
Taking over another woman's domain, her house.
You can redo the house. I'll build you a new one.
Do you often think
Why
of...
are all the men so nice in
Oh,
this
yes.
movie?
I want to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I have only a dried corsage,
It's
an empty
dried.
bottle of perfume. If we have a child, Elliot, I wonder which one of us it will resemble.
A child?
Oh, he doesn't want a child.
I've shocked you. So when I marry you, that'll be one of the chief reasons.
If only you'd...
I said when.
No.
Some martinis.
Well, it doesn't really.
See a ghost?
Why is he there?
Oh, J.D. Darts.
Nice chap. Oh, shall I tell him your name or let him guess?
We'll let him guess.
Right.
Why, yes, of course. Don't tell me your name, George. Beauchamp, isn't it? Camille Beauchamp.
My name is Vale. I met you on a pleasure cruise once. George tells me you've been in Boston very often this winter.
Yes, several times.
Why hasn't he contacted her?
I wanted horribly to call you up. I walked by your house on Marlborough Street.
How is Tina?
Well, Tina,
Oh?
I took her to see Dr. Jack with. Camille, I'm still horribly in love.
Simply have to die now or we'll never get to the concert.
I must see you. May I come to your house tonight?
Yes, do.
Isn't he sending the camellias?
Yeah, I think. Her coat is huge. Nice dress.
Yeah. When did he say?
I don't think he said time.
No, he's late then. No.
Hello?
Charlotte?
Jerry, why didn't you?
I'm leaving tonight on the midnight. Mrs. Weston told me the news. You are engaged to marry her brother. I hope you'll be very happy.
Is that why he's
Jerry,
leaving?
where are you now? I've got to see you.
Goodbye.
I don't think he has business. I think he's just learned.
Yeah.
Call a taxi quickly, will you?
Shouldn't have come. You love him?
Not like we do. Not like us. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
What sort of man is he?
But a fine man. And a kind of refuge I thought I could never have.
I was a cad to make you care for me and then to leave you to get over it the best you can. Isabel depends on me more and more. She's ill and getting worse.
I knew you were married, and I walked right in with my eyes wide open. Shall I tell you what you've given me? You were my first friend. And then when you fell in love with me, I was so proud. And your camellias arrived, and I knew you were thinking about me.
If you can marry that man and have a full and happy life,
I'll try.
I look for you around every corner.
Goodbye, darling.
You know where we'll be 2 weeks from today?
Is she
Francisco.
wearing her old dress?
It looks like one of her old dresses.
Well, if I could just get rid of some of my inhibitions.
Time will give you confidence.
There's
That's what I
music
mean,
playing
Elliot.
throughout the
what do you
movie,
mean?
underneath.
A novel once about a woman. He gave her a drink to keep her warm. And because of the drink, she lost her inhibitions. I'm afraid I sound very depraved.
Shut.
I wonder if we were both going to say the same thing.
If you like, I can exchange the 2 tickets for 3 and take the boys.
Would you?
Certainly. Perhaps we wouldn't be happy.
We wouldn't be, Elliot.
She's not bad.
Well,
Some women just aren't the marrying kind.
do I kiss you goodbye?
It isn't really goodbye. We'll see each other again, won't we?
Of course we will.
And it will be not awkward at all.
Now you'll never have a home of your own, or a man of your own, or a child of your own.
I thought Elliot was staying for lunch.
Mother, Elliot and I have broken our engagement.
What did you say?
The feather in the cap is gone.
Why have you done that?
Because I don't love him.
You're behaving like a romantic girl of 18. And what do you intend to do with your life?
Get a cat and a parrot and live alone and single, bless you.
Stop rocking.
In the free world.
Why, I should think you'd be ashamed to be born and live all your life as Charlotte Vale. Miss Charlotte Vale.
I didn't want to be born. You didn't want me to be born either. It's been a calamity on both sides.
Stroke.
Hard.
We quarreled. I did it. I did it.
Oh, she did die.
I did it.
And all the rest I give, devise, and bequeath to my beloved daughter,
All of
Charlotte
it?
Vale.
I did it.
You didn't.
I did it. I must see Dr. Jack with.
What a name Dr. Jackwith has.
Jerry, Where are you now when I need you so much?
You know, sometimes you're dependent on your torture. And now she feels like she has lost herself.
Do you?
Yeah, maybe.
Miss Trask. Well, look who's here. I put you in room 18. That's your old room, remember? Get Miss Bale's bags out of her car.
Where did she go now?
To the sanitarium.
Ah, is this Tina?
Do you mind if I join you? Of course, some people prefer to do a puzzle alone.
You're my new nurse. And I know why you've come here. To make sure I don't run away from this place again.
You reminded me of somebody. Who? Myself.
I've got a fine ping pong game all fixed up for you to make the match more even.
Oh, but I'll be the worst one. I'll die. I'll just die.
Christine, don't make her. Christine could go with me. We'll walk back, or run if you like. Only if you could manage to get a little food into it tonight, it would help.
Maybe she can work there.
How long have you been at Cascades?
10 days.
The first 2 weeks are the worst.
My mother doesn't want me at home. That's why it's helping Father for me to be here.
There's the telephone booth.
You mean I can call him now?
I want to put in a person-to-person call to
Jeremiah DeVoe Darren's.
Imagine she just said
Hello?
Hello, hello?
Hello?
Tina.
Tina.
I'm so lonesome here. Oh, I'd like to finish my ice cream now.
It's milkshake now.
He wanted to know who was letting me call him, and all I could say was a nice light lady.
Light lady.
Just refer to me as the nice light lady. It's I, Tina. Don't be afraid. Tell me,
What's wrong with her?
I'm ugly and mean, and nobody likes me.
If you want people to like you, you've got to like people. In the meantime, if it'll help you any, I like you.
Why are you so good to me?
Because somebody was good to me once when I needed somebody. This is Jerry's child in my arms.
Impertinent, upsetting rules. Thinks she can run the works.
Well, he hadn't helped her in 11 days.
I want to talk to you.
He's mad.
Yes, you. I hear you're running Cascade now. I thought you came up here to have a nervous breakdown.
Well, I've decided not to have one. I don't think she's being treated wisely. Mightn't I be the nurse instead? Pay attention to her, make her feel wanted and important. What would her mother say, do you suppose?
Oh, she'd accept any plan that would relieve her of the child.
And her father?
Sympathetic and protective. I was highly recommended to the father by a friend of his.
He knows.
How much do you know about South America? About my automobile accident and the man who was with me?
I don't know his name.
Then you didn't know that Christine's father and I had met before.
I don't know how emotionally involved you are with him.
I'll tell you everything. It's over. And I've never been needed before.
But if you promise to behave yourself.
I'll tell her.
I'm just going to have her. I can tell you her name now. She said I could.
Oh.
It's Miss Vale. She's going to take me away. Camping. I think I've got a trout!
What? They went camping around the country.
Yes. And they sleep outside. Wow.
When I go back to Boston in the fall, I'd like to take you home with me. Would you like that?
I wish you were my mother.
You mustn't even think that. Well, would you like to call me some nickname? You could call me Carlotta, or Charles, or Camille.
Ever been in this house before? Tina writes me she lives here like a...
How is she living there?
I don't know.
Really?
Maybe her mother doesn't know. He only knows.
What are they doing in the house?
What goes on here?
We're roasting weenies. They make swell canopies. Daddy! Oh,
Where are her glasses?
She doesn't need them anymore. Dr. Jacquis is a miracle worker.
And she doesn't wear her braces anymore.
do I look nice?
I love you.
Would you like to see my room, Daddy?
Very much, if Miss Vale will pardon us.
Would it sound too funny if Daddy should call you my name?
I think it would sound very nice indeed. What are you looking at, Dr. Owl?
You the same woman who a few months ago hadn't a single interest in the world?
No.
I've decided to take Tina home.
We have to wait until she's physically fit before we can treat her like a normal girl again.
No self-respecting man would allow such self-sacrifice as yours to go on indefinitely. I can't go on forever taking from you and giving nothing, darling.
You'll be giving me Tina. Every single day I'll be taking and you'll be giving. Well, what is the reason? Is it something about us?
Of course it's about us.
Sit in one place.
Why didn't you marry Livingston? Because I came along and ruined him for you. When you should be trying to find some man who'll make you happy.
Some man who'll make me happy. Why, when Tina said she wanted to come home and stay with me, like having your child, a part of you, would make her seem actually like our child after a while.
I was afraid you were keeping Tina out of pity.
Why doesn't he divorce his wife?
Yeah.
Please let me go.
Maybe he's Catholic. He's not in Boston.
He allowed this visit as a test. And if I can't stand such tests, I'll lose Tina. And we'll lose each other.
Shall we just have a cigarette on it?
Very romantic.
And how does the doctor know now what they're doing? The door is closed.
She'll have to be honest afterwards.
Come here.
And just think it won't be for this time only. That is, if you will help me keep what we have. We can talk about your child.
Our child. And will you be happy, Charlotte?
Oh, Jerry, don't let's ask for the moon. We have the stars.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Do you need a tissue?
No. Okay. All right. Well. All right.
You obviously liked the movie.
Yes, I liked it. Didn't you?
Yes, I liked it. Very different times back then.
Different times in terms of cinema or in terms of life?
Life. Very different.
Yeah, if we are to believe what we're seeing in movies, because of course, maybe it's not realistic.
They always have a dose of truth, the movies.
Yeah. This is high society, of course. High society drama.
Yeah.
What do you think they settled on at the end?
What she said, she was going to keep Tina and he was going to come and see her sometimes.
Because he's working there in Boston and moving on in life, I suppose. So they settled for...
She settled.
She settled for a little bit, and he also, because let's believe him that he's unhappy.
But he has his own family. She doesn't.
Maybe you couldn't divorce back then if you were of a particular part of society. Maybe it would create a scandal, or maybe it wasn't allowed for some people. It wasn't.
Maybe. Yes.
Or she couldn't get married to a divorced person sometimes.
Yeah,
they had these things. I don't know when that stopped. Maybe in the 60s. Not for Catholics, of course, not for everybody.
For Catholics, isn't it still?
No, they allowed.
Yes, it is allowed, but maybe it's frowned upon.
Yeah, perhaps. So, what did you think of your first Bette Davis movie?
I liked her.
Isn't she good?
She's a great actress. Yes, very good.
This is a part where she plays a very kind person, lovely soul, but usually she does not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, not that she has never played a good person before. Usually she plays a range from selfish people, perhaps, to villains.
Like her mother in that movie.
Exactly. Isn't she good?
Yes, very. We should see more movies with her.
We shall. Does she remind you of another actress, or rather, does another actress remind in terms of looks?
No.
Maybe Susan Sarandon?
Oh, right.
Huh?
Her eyes.
Her
big...
Yeah. What about the guy, Paul, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Paul Heinried.
He was also good. Yeah. He didn't stand out.
Right, that's what I always think with him, but...
He was handsome, though.
Yes, he was very handsome. I like the actor who plays the doctor, Claude Rains.
I haven't seen him before.
You have seen him, and in the same movie you saw Paul Henreid.
Which movie?
Casablanca.
All right, Casablanca.
Do you remember them?
No. It's been many years since I've seen Casablanca. I remember what clock? How was it? What clock? 10 clock.
10 watch. Such much. What about the movie itself? Let's see who directed it. Okay, Irving Rapper.
Don't know him.
I don't think I know him either. So this was the same year as Casablanca, actually.
Busy year.
I wonder if this was based on a novel. Yes, it is based on a novel. A very recent novel at the time, came out the year before. Let's talk about the title. Because you said at the beginning that it's very intriguing. Yeah,
yes.
It's a peculiar title, Now Voyager. If you don't know the poem it was based on, and we didn't.
I don't understand the comma.
Now, comma, Voyager, comma, start going. Now, Voyager, sail thou forth to seek and find. The comma is there to separate the Voyager. Because
yes,
it's like,
from the sentence. Okay,
forth.
but in the title, I don't understand.
You can't remove the comma.
They should have put the rest of the sentence below, small letters.
What if they added the other comma as well? I wonder if there's been a movie ending in a comma. So this is a difficult movie to recommend to other people. What do you think? I would find some trouble recommending it.
No, why? I would recommend it. Because it's sad, you think.
There is difficulty in recommending an older movie. This is from 80 years ago. I would only do so if it's a very intense movie or it flows very well. This needed a little bit of patience, in my opinion. I wouldn't call it boring, but it needs some attention and you have to go with it. You have to invest your time. It doesn't grab you, let's say, and
yes, that's true.
Compels you to watch.
But I don't think it has anything to do just because it's an old movie. The same thing happens to movies and movies.
Sure, yeah. Also, back then, they had different understandings of mental conditions.
Yes.
Not,
it was something to be ashamed of, I think, if you had the problem.
Right, and in many times in the movie they said, oh, so you've decided to have a nervous breakdown, like her mother said. They sometimes thought it was intentional or a whim.
Just to escape.
Yeah, or to draw attention.
Like it isn't real.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
I didn't expect her mother to die like that.
Yeah, me neither. It was very shocking what she heard.
What did she hear?
The daughter telling her, you didn't want me, I didn't want to be born.
Oh, yeah.
But that's where we are, something like that.
What a situation.
Did you have a favorite scene or something in the movie that you liked?
I actually kind of liked the scenes in her house, in her big house, because I like the house so much.
Yeah.
And obviously that last moment when they decide how it's going to be for them.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
You didn't like what they decided or the scene?
What they decided. She won't like that after a while. She will want more.
I don't think they'll stay that much in love forever. But, you know, she mentioned a few times that she wanted a kid. So maybe she's doing it for that as well.
Yes, I think that. Yes, I'm sure of that.
Of course she's going to get a teenager. Did you have a favorite moment?
I liked her transformation.
In the cruise, eh? Yeah, the cruise was nice,
Yes, I liked that.
I did not quite understand the part in Brazil with the driver and the car. I mean, they could have found another way of getting them together somehow. Well, shall we pick our next movie?
Yes, let's pick. It's your turn, I think. The ball is here.
Sorry.
Today.
Sorry, I grabbed on something and I wanted it. Ready?
Yes.
What is it?
Superhero. Oh.
Superhero.
I haven't seen any superhero movies. Maybe 2 out of 100.
I'm not an expert on superhero movies either.
Which hero do you prefer?
Yeah, maybe we should go with that. We have seen all superhero movies.
Yes.
Batman and whatever.
And some Supermans from 20 years ago.
In recent years, we've had the Marvel situation. Have you seen anything from
No. Let's think about it.
You decide.
Yes, I will decide.
If you like this video, please consider subscribing to our channel, and we'd love to hear your recommendations, especially for other such classic movies. And see you next time.
Yes, bye.
Bye.